Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So here's Miami's starting group. Miller is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Kareem, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Thomas in at the 2. And for the Knicks, we've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Nothing quite like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Portis is screen on Brunson. Here's Russell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just wheeling that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Russell against Brunson. Hart outside. No good that time. Here's Miami now. About 1 minute into the first quarter. And a wide open look for Portis. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Driving inside. Misses in close. And it's Miami's ball. Last time they met was in Miami.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Now, here's Portis. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot, and he gets the bucket.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Unloads from 13. That one wide left.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Outside, Thomas. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. And another basket for Miami.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Towns. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Outside Portis. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Towns. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Outside, Towns. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 5 points so far.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of horse out there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And they take the lead. He's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Russell from long range. Portis finds Russell. From deep, Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Portis. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Anunoby comes with the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Russell. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Russell against Brunson. Portis' screen on Brunson. Here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
To the inside. The hook. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the game to go. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Hart. Wide open. He fires. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Russell. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Outside Thomas to the wing right side. Portis finds Thomas. Portis a screen on Bridges. Thomas outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Clarkson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Here's Brunson. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Portis can't get it to go.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hey, yo, right here.
Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. Over Hart. Miami no good on that time either. Knicks on offense. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Here's Brunson, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Thomas passes to Russell. Abdul-Jabbar against Towns. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. Should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Paul with the ball on the wing. Hield. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Miami trails by 6. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Paul. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Four on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on time.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Trey Lyles checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Hart. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here is Paul after Mikal Bridges' bucket. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Clarkson against Hield. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Three-pointer, Hield. Nailed from three-point land. Hield's got 6 points.
The corner is the shortest three by distance, so for someone like Hield, that is easy money.
Bridges passes to Lyles. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. And it's Abdul-Jabbar. That time on the assist by Paul. And now just a 1-point New York lead. Bridges passes to Craig. Rebound by Williams.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Abdul-Jabbar finds man. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Craig defending. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. .40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down. Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Hook shot. Push up that time, not on target. And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for Miami. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they're bullying them in the post, using their size and strength as an advantage, exploiting the defense.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Williams is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Paul in at the point guard.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Mann. And here is Hield. 5 on the clock. Now here's Paul beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Wild. Down low. And finished off by Craig.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Paul kicks to Hield. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. His three-pointers off the mark. And Miami shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarkson passes to Craig. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Paul, right side. Man finds Paul. Williams has a screen for Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Miami also making a switch. Portis is checked in.
What a dunk and what a move.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Paul. Pass to Hield. Fires from deep. Craig pulls it in. The Knicks trailing. Inside. Here's Anunoby. Buries it down low. Anunoby's got his first 2 points of the night.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Hield outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Hield with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Guys?
They are relentless. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. 3 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 7 points for the quarter.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his 3rd of the game.
Bridges outside. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul passes to Claxton. Stolen. McBride on the wing. Defended by Paul. And the Knicks miss again. And there's the call on Miles McBride.
Go the other way.
That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and a new group getting ready for Miami. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Miller comes in for Mann. Thomas checked in for Buddy Hield. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Paul. Pass to Miller. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
They set the screen. Anunoby passes to McBride. Will it go? Towns, no luck.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backdoor.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jalen Brunson used checked in for the Knicks. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Miller, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And so here is New York. Brunson scanning the floor. And he gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Back to Russell. Good ball movement here by Miami. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by New York. Out to Russell. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Miami. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And, of course, New York, 6.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for Miami, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's Brunson outside. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Brunson with another miss.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Outside Portis. Miller outside. Portis kicks to Russell. There's the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
And the Knicks making a change here. Payton's checked in. And as we are working our way towards the middle of the season, RJ, we have seen some surprises as well as our share of disappointments.
It doesn't take too long to see what is working for some teams and what is not working for some teams. But there have been a few surprises.
Now, here's Thomas. To the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Miller kicks to Portis. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, Towns shoots over Portis. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Towns.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Feel that rhythm.
Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Portis. And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Jalen Brunson.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. great backup plan for any point guard to have.
As well as they shoot the three, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Miami with the ball, following the score by New York. Pass to Thomas. Outside Russell from deep three-point land. Miami with a new 14. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Clarkson outside. Anunoby kicks to Payton. Clarkson a screen on Thomas. Payton looking around. Pass to Brunson. Over Russell. That's in. The Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Brunson.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Williams. Oh, good with the triple. Anunoby finds Towns. New York moving it around. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Brunson against Russell. Hook shot on the way. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Anunoby kicks to Towns. And Anunoby slams it in.
Now that's on the defense there. Anunoby is someone you gotta box out or he'll make you pay.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Defended by Towns.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Anunoby against Williams. Payton outside. There's the triple. They get it back. Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
New York shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Payton, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Clarkson.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points last game out. Williams passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Williams. Stolen by Brunson. And it's Hart penetrating. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Towns against Abdul-Jabbar. Fade away. And it's Towns missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
To the middle. Brunson being aggressive.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Nails the hook. Abdul-Jabbar's got it all tied up now for Miami.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Finally, we're giving props to a big. Enough of these little dudes winning MVPs and awards. Basketball is for my guys, the tall dudes.
Yeah. Bigs never win anything in the NBA.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famage. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie, I said famage.
They've had some success, but they've been counterpunched at times as well. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And Miami shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any day off.
54.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now here's Brunson. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Thomas. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Brunson, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Crosses over. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Brunson against Russell. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from outside. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Outside Thomas. Over in the corner, Portis. Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Miami. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip. On the wing, Miller. He's guarded by Anunoby. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday and then on Saturday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Miller at the elbow. Back to Russell. Miller outside. Kept alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on time. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brunson against Russell. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 13.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
They get it back. Second chance shot. There's Miller with the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, a top 5 scorer in the league. What a player he is.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Hart outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby passes to Hart. Now Brunson. Pocket 6. There's Brunson from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Miller outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead has got down to a point with the bucket from Thomas.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responded with one of his own.
Richard Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket. And to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Thomas. And both free throws good for Brunson. Miami trails by 3. Russell feeling it out a bit. Over to the wing. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Portis. Here's Russell. Miami needs to get a shot off. Miller, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yep, that one goes in there. Here's Russell.
Knicks lead 72.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Towns. Abdul-Jabbar. Barr can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 5. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
A major threat from the mid-range. You can't allow Bridges to get comfortable from there.
Brunson against Russell. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Bridges, right side. Back to Brunson. Anunoby against Miller. Towns, a screen on Miller. Shot clock at 6. Towns, the pass to Brunson. A three. And it's Towns missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And here's Russell. Miller outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Towns. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Abdul-Jabbar.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Dixon, he's checked in for Ananobi. And then for Miami, Williams, he's checked in for Portis. Mann comes in for Brandon Miller. And Paul subbed in for Russell. Here's Towns, 23 points in the game. Towns, a screen on Williams. Williams against Hart. 6 to shoot. Towns, the screen. Fires for 3. Hart, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for Miami. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Here's Hield. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Wasted no time on that one. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. Here's Paul. Master Williams takes the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, Mann misses the 3. Williams with the steal. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Paul will find the open man.
Brunson against Paul. Brunson the pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 25 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seemed like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Mann with it. Defended by Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great touch on the 16-footer. 28 points for him.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Look for New York. Miles checked in for Town. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Torrey Craig. Miles McBride.
.136 left here in the third quarter. Clarkson kicks to Lyles. And it comes off the front of the rim. Miami trails by 3. Paul looking around. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now, here's Craig. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On From the wing, Hield. Abdul-Jabbar against White. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Hield. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Craig. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle. So a chance at the line for one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Now here's Hield. 13 points in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Paul outside. Abdul-Jabbar. It's double team. Here's Mann. Drills it from outside. Now, here's Clarkson. Over Hield. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. New York ahead. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Three-tenths quarters behind us. And more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Knicks leading by 4. On the floor for Miami starting the 4th. They've got Buddy Hield. Williams is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Paul in at the point. Towns, no luck.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Paul with the ball. Pass to Mann. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Miami.
Miami substitution, number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The Knicks shooting well. They're at 45%. Clarkson taking his time here. Looking to end his cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Towns. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Now Towns. Buries it from three-point range. Towns has got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Paul. At the top of the key, Hield. Shoots over Clarkson, and Hield with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night. Clarkson passes to Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Three-pointer, Hield. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Clarkson passes to Towns. And here is Craig. Now Towns. Clarkson goes in with the shot. Misses off the left iron. Miami trails by 7. Paul outside. Up top, Hield. Shoots over Clarkson. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Craig passes to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Ball outside at the elbow. It's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Towns. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Clarkson passes to Craig. Here's Towns. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Towns kicks to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami trails by 6. Ball finds Abdul-Jabbar. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Man passes to Paul. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Crafty Paul is hard to cover. He takes pleasure in toying with the defenders and drawing fouls.
And that one falls for Paul. And a new group in for the Knicks. Miles checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Torrey Craig. Bridges, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And then for Miami, Portis, he's checked in for Zaire Williams. Miller comes in for Mann. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Buddy Hield. Now here's Brunson. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brunson against Russell. Paul outside. Pass to Portis. Out to Miller. A 3-ball. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 now on the night. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. And Miami with a change here, too. Hield's checked in. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Hart. And here is Wiles. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar. For 3, Bridges. Bridges missing again.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. To Brunson. And it's Wiles in the corner. It's good from long range.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open three.
Here's Russell. That one drops for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with the defense all over him.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Healed outside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside, Russell. Down low. Here's Miller. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with the smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Take a break.
That free throw good for Miller.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And Miami also making a switch. Thomas checked in for Buddy Hield.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Miami trails by 3. Outside, Russell. Pass to Thomas. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem unstoppable inside. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Craig sets the screen for Brunson. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Portis.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Brunson against Miller. Brunson kicks to Bridges. With the screen for Bridges. Fires top of the key. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here's Russell. Pass to Miller. Shot clock at 5. Thomas fires. Knocks down the three.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Hart with the screen on Miller. Brunson finding the lane. Now here's Bridges. Craig sets the screen for Bridges. And he does not hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. It's good.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke is exactly what you want in a wing.
Here's Hart. Outside Bridges. Fires the three. Miller there for the rebound.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Nice to the hoop, and it's blocked. Portis against Brunson. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Miami leading by 5. Outside Russell. Here's Miller. Now Thomas. Now Portis. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And during his time in the league, the assist numbers have steadily improved for Thomas.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Craig with a screen on top. A three-pointer. Good.
They needed that hoop from Bridges, and he delivered.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 40 seconds left in the game. Portis. Rebounded by Anunoby. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free. And every miss finds its way to his hand. What an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so here is New York. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jalen Brunson. The 3 doesn't go. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 5th team foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
New York takes timeout. They're down by 7. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Brunson fires. Can't get the 3. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.